Hi everyone, I'm Joyce. Today is Thursday, December 10th, 2020. I am again reading from Dr. Fuhrman's book, Eat for Life. We are in chapter 1 now, and I will just get right to it. So, here we go. He includes 2 testimonials per chapter, and he kind of has them sprinkled in there, but I love to start the chapter with a testimonial. So I'm going to read the testimonial first, and there are pictures too, before and after pictures of this woman. Her name is Sandra Goodson McClanahan. So I will read that. And this chapter is called The Science of Longevity. So anyway, Sandra. I was a real food addict. As a high school teacher, I found myself feeling drained physically and emotionally and financially every year by the school's candy drive. I used to eat all of my band fundraising candy in school, and then I'd have to pay for it myself with the money I earned giving piano lessons. At 5 feet 2 inches tall and 252 pounds, and with a family history that included diabetes, heart disease, and cancer, I knew it was time to face the music. I had to break my addiction to junk food to save my life. Born in 1961, I grew up in Florida, surrounded by relatives who took pride in preparing delicious Southern dishes. I was always the chubby one, but active and outgoing, and the other kids rarely teased me about my weight. As I got older, my weight gain accelerated, and I developed health problems. After I became an adult and started having kids, I became morbidly obese and lived that way for years. At my heaviest, I weighed 252 pounds and had a body mass index of 46. I suffered from migraines, heart palpitations, extreme sweating, exhaustion, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure. What scared me the most was the onset of a ravenous thirst. This, I knew, was a flashing neon sign that signaled diabetes ahead. Excuse me. Okay. One day in October 2015, I took a big swig of water in front of my class, but when I tried to speak, my mouth had gone cotton dry. It scared the heck out of me. I knew I had out-of-control diabetes, but I was too afraid to even find out about it. I went home that night and started researching diabetic diet online. That's where I discovered Dr. Fuhrman and his books The End of Diabetes and Eat to Live. As I was reading online reviews, my resolve almost faltered when the first comment noted that this way of eating emphasized vegetables, including lots of green veggies, plus fruits, nuts, and seeds. The only vegetables I ate were potatoes, mashed or French fried, but I knew I had to change that way of eating. In fact, I had to change everything and internalize Dr. Fuhrman's teachings so that the changes I made would be permanent. I immersed myself in those teachings. I listened to his audiobooks night and day. I listened in the shower, while prepping food, while driving to work, even while I was falling asleep at night. In the beginning, I allowed myself to cheat occasionally, but found that this stalled my weight loss and left me with constant cravings for foods common in the standard American diet. Determined to change my life, I took a leap of faith. In his books, Dr. Fuhrman promised that when you adopt the nutritarian way of eating, your taste buds will change and you will no longer crave sad foods, the standard American diet. So I committed fully to a nutritarian diet, and he was right. After 6 weeks, I didn't even think about cheat meals, and the weight started to come off again. After 3 years of following the nutritarian diet, I feel better and more energetic than I ever have before. I no longer have migraines, bloating, or stiffness in my joints. My blood pressure is textbook normal now. My cholesterol, calcium, blood sugar, protein, all perfect. I am filled with energy and a zest for life. I had to chase after a student down the sidewalk recently, and it felt good to run, even at age 56. The nutritarian diet has become my way of life, and I plan ahead to make sure I have healthy food choices available wherever I go. Field trips, work conferences, even vacations. On a recent trip to Peru, I took cans of unsalted beans, plus pre-measured bags of raw nuts, oatmeal, and more. I also requested fruits and veggies at restaurants. I came home lighter than when I left. I recently celebrated a milestone, having lost half my body weight. I now weigh 126 pounds and fit into size 7 skinny jeans. I feel incredible. When my students see old pictures of me when I was heavy, they think that I've photoshopped them. And I am so proud to share what I have learned and to be able to help others too. Oh, excuse me. It's late. I'm tired. Okay. So how's that for a little motivation to start chapter 1? All right, the science of longevity. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm planning what I will read to fit into the 10 or 15 minutes. Okay, the science of longevity. Whatever your... Let me move the keyboard out of the way. Okay. Whatever your goals are for health, disease reversal, longevity, weight loss, or simply feeling stronger and more energetic, the information in the pages of this book will empower you to achieve and sustain the results you are searching for. If you are reading this book because your goal is to effectively lose weight and keep it off, you still have to eat for health and longevity, not just for an optimal weight. This nutritarian program works because it isn't simply about short-term benefits. It is a comprehensive lifestyle change that will transform your health once and for all. Lots of diet theories, weight loss gimmicks, and fads have come and gone, but none of these diets should be continued over the long term unless they are lifespan favorable. In other words, unless they promote overall well-being and longevity. It is not healthful or even really possible to cut out all carbs or drink just smoothies for the rest of your life. A diet program must be evaluated on the basis of its long-term benefits, not short-term weight reduction or any other short-term measurement. There are lots of crazy diet programs, and many of them actually work in the short term by tricking the body's natural mechanisms. The only problem is that over time, these programs will shorten your lifespan. If you do not maintain a diet program in the long term, the results will be only temporary and you will regain the weight that you initially lost. Losing weight and then gaining it back again down the road is not only worthless, it is harmful. When you lose weight and put all of it back on again, whether slowly or quickly, you can be regaining more visceral fat, the fat surrounding your organs, than you had to begin with. It is especially harmful to regain weight quickly because it will increase the amount of visceral fat in your body. Visceral fat poses far more significant health risks than subcutaneous fat under the skin. Weight regain also means you add more plaque in your blood vessels and coronary arteries, and buildup of that can lead to heart issues. In other words, yo-yoing your weight is not good for you, and it can jeopardize your health. These crash and burn diets are worse for you than maintaining a stable weight, even one that is overweight. Excuse me. Never put on weight rapidly, as it promotes accumulation of visceral fat. And he's got a picture here. Let's see if I can put it in the camera well. Okay. Hold that for a while so you can read it. Let's see if I get that clear. Okay. A nutritarian diet is different from these unsustainable weight loss schemes. When you follow it, you are encouraged to make permanent changes in your eating style to slow aging, prevent cancer and dementia, and extend your life. This program identifies the most lifespan promoting foods and eating patterns and then focuses on how to make this optimal eating style become a part of your lifestyle, complete with food you want to eat. With enough knowledge, skills, and practice, you will find that this diet can become a way of life that you enjoy immensely and you can maintain the benefits forever. This program is designed using creative recipes that will teach you how to prepare these lifespan promoting foods in a way that maintains their anti-cancer nutrients and also makes them taste great. There are 4 principles of a nutritarian diet. I share them all here and then unpack them one by one as we discuss them throughout the book. The first principle: the only proven strategy for slowing aging and prolonging lifespan is moderate calorie restriction in the environment of micronutrient excellence. The second principle: a diet has to be hormonally favorable to enable maximal lifespan. The third principle: optimal exposure to all macronutrients and micronutrients humans require is needed to maximize health and lifespan. This is called comprehensive nutrient adequacy, or CNA. The fourth principle: synthetic chemicals, toxins, pathogenic bacteria, parasites, and other disease-causing substances should be avoided. Okay, I'll end there. He starts going into details of the principles. I'll mark my page. Okay, so that's it for tonight for the reading. I'll discuss what I ate today. I actually had a little difficulty with it. Again, based on what I talked about yesterday. These. With my habit of not following through. Anyway, I will just get right to that. Oh, the thumbnail picture was my lunch. That was what Doug fixed from HelloFresh. It's the Tex-MEX Beef and Poblano Enchiladas. This is their picture. So that is with the lime crema on it. And of course that's right out of the pan and right in the pan. I did not put the lime crema on mine. Doug had it on the side. He actually had it on the side and the pico de gallo and the limes. So I did not put the crema on mine because of it not being nutritarian, being dairy. Although, there was beef and flour tortillas, but they were already in there. So anyway, I had that for lunch. I put I had that with spinach. It was getting wilty, but I don't care. I wasn't a salad, so it worked out fine. Spinach and shredded cabbage. I ate that on the plate with the enchiladas. My breakfast, though. Start with breakfast. That was blueberries, blackberries, and cherries with soy milk and chia seeds and flax seeds, eaten like cereal. It's really good. I enjoyed that. And okay, I had a pear. When did I have a pear? I had 2 pears today at 2 different times, so I don't remember when I had them. And for dinner, I forgot about that recipe. I already typed up the recipes on a Word document, so I can just copy and paste it into the description. Well, I'll have to add that one too. I had, it's in here somewhere. I will find it. It's in Dr. Fuhrman's 10 in 20. Here it is. His 10 in 20 meal plan. Supreme greens, beans, and mushroom soup. That was really good too. I liked it better the first time, but it was good. I just reheated it. Like I said last night, the soups make a lot. Actually, a lot of these recipes make a lot, but the soups for sure. This is 2 servings. No. No, it's more like 4 servings, 4 or 6. Unless I'm supposed to be eating a lot more than I am. Of course, I'm a small person, so anyway. Yeah, I will add this to the recipe in the description below. So in the description below, I have put the not really a recipe, but I'll call it a recipe for what I had for breakfast, the berries and milk and all of that. And I did put the whole HelloFresh recipe for the Tex-MEX Beef and Poblano Enchiladas. And I will also put this recipe for supreme greens, beans, and mushroom soup. And I'm going to close with that tonight. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow night. Good night.